Brooke, it feels like we've hit day 1000 of Kate Gate, but it
Mhm.
also feels like each day we just get more questions than answers.
Honestly, yeah. I'm like I said, like when we were talking about stories for today, like we're quickly getting into the territory of like, how are we still talking about this?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I had a vision of like December being like the gifts that keep on giving.
oh,
Kate Gate kept us so warm at the beginning of the year.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So ever since Princess Catherine Middleton went MIA back in December, people have been passing around wild conspiracy theories to explain her disappearance.
Mhm.
And now that she's been spotted again, allegedly, the online chatter surrounding her whereabouts has just ramped up some more.
Yeah, so even a new video of her, if that is her, has not put an end to the speculation about what's really going on with her. If anything, it's just made things worse.
It has for sure. From Wondery, I'm Arisha Skidmore-Williams.
And I'm Brooke Sifrin. It's Wednesday, March 20th.
And you're listening to Rich and Daily. So Richies, like everyone else in the world, we can't stop hearing, thinking, talking about Kate Gate.
Yeah.
The theories surrounding Princess Catherine Middleton's health, marriage, and whereabouts, they're just not stopping.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm proud to say I'm part of the problem.
Yeah.
People have like messaged me, they're like, look, there's a video. And I was like, yeah, whoever does hair and makeup should get a raise because that lookalike is spot on.
The CGI in that video is breathtaking.
I know. It's like, awards, anyone? This is top-notch work.
Yeah.
So there have been occasional Catherine sightings, but the photos that we've seen, they're leaving us with more questions than answers. So on Monday, we talked about the reported sighting of Catherine and Prince William at a farm shop near Windsor Castle. Allegedly, they'd been spotted walking there after watching their kids play sports. And that is as specific as we will ever get
Yep.
about what they were doing.
Uh-huh.
So at the time, the sighting was just word of mouth. Like nobody had pictures, nobody had videos. And then, rumor has it, the palace listened to that episode of Rich and Daily and they were like, oh God, we've got to put out the proof.
Yeah, they're
Because
like, somebody
later that
get
day-
down there with your T-Mobile sidekick and take a video from very far away through your windshield. Hurry.
Yep. They were like, we got to release this. Brooke and Arisha, they're on to us.
They're on it.
Because later that day, Monday, videos of the outing came out. We all got a peek and we all just knew there's an understudy that is absolutely killing their role.
Yeah. So TMZ shared the video on Monday. It was taken on Saturday at the Windsor Farm Shop, about a mile from their home. And in the video, Catherine and William are walking side by side. They're each holding a bag, and Kate seems to be walking normally. There's been a lot of talk about this. Like after abdominal surgery, I don't know that she'd be walking this normal, carrying her own bags. Like,
it's been what, 2 months since this alleged abdominal surgery?
Yeah.
And she's very fit. I won't be like, that's the reason why this has to be fake.
Yeah.
I'll give that to her. And she has top-notch health stuff.
Yeah. Well, did
I
you see the
assume.
video of her doing a cartwheel and William clapping?
That's what I mean. She's on that jumping beam.
Yeah.
You think anybody with...
Jumping beam? Balance beam?
No, jumping beam. Obviously, where you jump off a beam onto the next one.
Yeah.
Everyone in gymnastics knows it.
Uh-huh. So for some people, the video put an end to the speculation about her whereabouts, but for others, it only made them more suspicious. It's just like, what?
The king. The king was like, see, that's it. I have no more suspicions. And everyone else was like, wait, what?
Yeah. So when TMZ posted the video, they said it was 100% her, as if they would know. They did check the metadata. They said it was definitely taken that day.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't mean shit.
I've changed the date on many of things, and I'm not even a professional hacker.
All right. So not everyone's convinced. Some people online said they didn't think the woman in the video looked anything like Catherine. They think her face looks thinner than usual, and they think that she looks taller in the video. I saw one photo that had like a line drawn from like William to Kate and like where her eye line was in comparison to him.
I can't with these people. That's absurd.
Well, the thing to me that's weird is like, I know we're all focusing on her, but William, that's a very like I'm not sure that's William. He's wearing a hat,
He's
so
do
we
you
can't
think he
see that
can't wear a
hairline.
hat?
He should wear a hat more.
He
if
probably
we're
went
being
away for
honest.
surgery too.
Hair plugs
And he's
finally?
like, after seeing everything that's happening with Kate, I can't take this risk. No one tell anyone.
Yeah, seriously. Even Andy Cohen weighed in. So
Mhm.
on X, he wrote, "That ain't Kate." Put that one right to bed.
Wow.
I can't
If
wait for the
Andy says
reunion
it.
about this. It's just Catherine and William and her body double.
And
Um,
his apparently head double.
Speaking of body doubles, one of the major conspiracy theories is that the woman in the video is Heidi Agan, who is a professional Kate lookalike. I'm
Mhm.
sorry, she looks so much like Kate.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I the one side by side of them, I'm like, I don't know which one is Kate and which one is Heidi. Like, I really don't. But yesterday, Heidi denied the theory to the Mirror. She said, "People think it's me, but I know it is not." Heidi says that she was working when the video was shot as a Catherine body double at the farm shops.
I was going to say, I was just going to be like, yeah, she was busy doing the other engagements pretending to be Kate.
Yeah.
So there's no way that this one was her.
She's like, "I was working." We were like, "We know. That's what we're saying. You were working." But she added, "I 100% believe that is Kate Middleton and William in the video." But like, what? She wouldn't. Let's say.
Well, and if you look at her bank account, there was a mysterious addition of 100,000 pounds from the palace signed by Charles himself.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
suspicious.
Yeah.
And those are facts.
I mean, even if
obviously.
that was her, she's not going to be like, "Yeah, it was me."
Can you imagine?
Sorry.
She's like, yeah, that was me holding hands with someone else's husband.
Yeah.
So another theory, which we've also talked about why Catherine's been MIA has to do with trouble in her marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's been speculation for years that Prince William has been having an affair with their friend, Rose Hanbury, who's also known as the Marchioness of Chumley.
Yep.
And
So we all know
some
her.
people, Rose, Marchioness, it goes back and forth. I love having two names.
Yeah.
But some people believe this might be the real reason that Catherine's been laying low. And now because of this rumor and the traction that it's getting, Rose, who's also married, is speaking out through her legal team.
So in a statement to Business Insider, Rose's lawyers called the infidelity rumors completely false. And Nick Bolin, who is a self-professed royals expert and editor-in-chief of True Royalty TV, told Us Weekly that he knows Rose very well and that she's absolutely not having an affair with Prince William. So Nick said, when those rumors broke a few years ago, Rose was very upset by them then, and she's still very upset by them now. So.
Nothing like a self-professed expert to put the rumors to bed.
Yeah.
So now we can get a little intrigue and a possible crime added to the mix.
Finally.
I know, this wasn't
There
dramatic
hasn't been enough crime. Yeah.
There might have been a major security breach. The Mirror reported yesterday that at least one whole staff member at the London clinic, where Catherine was treated for this supposed abdominal surgery, attempted to illegally access her medical records. Now, unsurprising to no one, the details are sketchy. We don't know who this staff member is or if they actually did get the records. What we do know is that a source told the Mirror that senior hospital bosses tipped off the palace about the security breach and said that an investigation would follow.
And the staff was like, "Snitches get stitches."
Mm-hmm.
Like,
and
what are you
thank
doing?
God we're a clinic. We've got nothing but stitches here.
All I can picture is the cast of Pretty Little Liars dressing up and breaking into this hospital to try and get records about
in
cases.
nursing uniforms.
Yes. I don't know why. I think that says a lot about me, but
it does say a lot about you.
So the source acknowledged that this is a huge security breach and said the whole medical staff has been left utterly shocked and distraught over the allegations and were very hurt that a trusted colleague could have allegedly been responsible for such a breach of trust and ethics. The clinic's CEO, Al Russell, also weighed in on the controversy in a statement to People, and he said, "Everyone at the London clinic is acutely aware of our individual, professional, ethical, and legal duties with regards to patient confidentiality. There is no place at our hospital for those who intentionally breach the trust of any of our patients or colleagues." And then he took a really deep breath because he said all of that.
I do wonder, I mean, there's got to be a version of HIPAA over there, but I don't know what it is. I would assume they have it. Like, there's got to
HIPAA
be...
Middleton.
Yep, HIPAA Middleton.
That's her.
Named for her sister.
Yep, exactly. Yeah,
Okay,
I don't know
so
about that. That's true, but
yeah, because back in the day, you could shout from the rooftops, be like, yeah, Brad Pitt's in here for a personality transplant, and there would be no repercussions. But now it's like, you can't say anything.
Yeah.
So every day, Brooke, we're getting something new coming out about Kate Gate. What's happening? I'm starting to I was so on board with these conspiracy theories, and now I'm just like, okay, fine. Nothing's going on. It's her. She was watching sports.
Yeah.
She did get some cheese samples, and she went home to her husband and 3 kids, and that's it. There's nothing else
Everyone knows, Arisha, you can't eat dairy for 4 months after abdominal surgery.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
why
kidding.
I notoriously refuse to get it. The doctors are like, your intestines are literally falling out. I was like, if I can't drink milk,
Yeah.
they'll stay out.
They're like, that's actually why they're hanging out in the first place. I don't know. I'm with you, but I refuse to give up. Like you.
Of course not. Yeah.
Like
I didn't say I gave up.
You're giving up on the conspiracy theories, and
I'm
I
just
can't be
letting
talking to a quitter. I just refuse.
Fine, I'll keep going, but to what extent?
Until Kate goes live on Instagram holding that day's newspaper and says, guys, I'm fine. I'm sorry. I was hiding. Those people were fake. This is me now, just like J-Lo's album.
If she did that, the conspiracy theories would... There'd be people looking at look at the shadows. You can see the gun. You can see Prince William behind her, moving her mouth and her hands like a puppet. Nobody would believe it. That'd be even worse.
So what do you think it'll take for people to actually believe that she's fine?
Nothing. This is going to follow her for the rest of her life. And the thing is, because we're still waiting on the big thing to drop from the royal family.
Right, the BBC
which I was
announcement.
reading,
where's that?
I read something that was saying how the king is getting ready to abdicate.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
They're saying
and that William's going to take
the
over.
new theory, and that this is all just to get everyone's ducks in a row.
Mm-hmm. They're like, when you're queen, you're going to want that abdomen to be tip top, and we got to get you in there.
You know how often we have Camilla making those calendars,
doing car
Royals
washes
at the beach
outside of the palace.
Yeah, I mean that's a moneymaker.
Yeah,
they don't even need the tax dollars anymore. They just use the proceeds from these calendars.
I will say, when I first saw it, I was like, oh, that really. I'm one of the people that's like, I don't know that 100% looks like her, but after surgery, you can lose weight from surgery. Her face could be thinner from that.
Yeah, she already is a pretty small person.
Yeah, but the walking and being in perfect health, just walking around a farm shop.
Okay, but
after a day of yelling at sports and cheering.
Okay, do you remember the game night when I was so sick?
Yes.
And I muddled through. If I hadn't told everybody every second that I was sick, you guys would have never known. Some of us are really good at hiding our illnesses. Lions.
But your legs also notoriously aren't made for standing or walking. So how would you explain that?
Well, I would have played it much better. I would have gone out in a wheelchair, and then I would have stood up and been
like,
I'm fine, everyone. I'm fine. And then I would have gotten the applause. It would have been great.
Yeah. It is sus this video came out right after we were all like, there's no proof.
That's what I'm saying.
But whatever. I mean, whatever. Whatever.
Well, I'm sure we'll talk about this tomorrow. So until then, Richies. From Wondery, I'm Arisha Skidmore-Williams.
And I'm Brooke Sifrin. This is Rich and Daily.
See you tomorrow, Richies.
If you like our show, please follow us on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, or wherever you're listening right now.
Be sure to follow us on all socials at Arisha Skidmore-Williams and at Brooke Sifrin. We love to connect with you.